Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroads Online. We got ourselves a new locomotive. That's right, we got the Mighty Cookie. This is the coal version of the 260. And it's quite a bit more powerful than the 10 mile. So I'm hoping we're able to pull a little more iron up to the smelter. I tried with 6 cars and the 10 mile just couldn't do it. So it can only do 4. I've got 6 now loaded up. We're going to try that with the cookie, but we're on the wrong side of the cars, so we're gonna do a little bit of switching here, and I want to redo this tail end track because I've got all my tracks full. Well, the 6 cars might fit in here actually. Yeah, they might just fit in here, so maybe I don't need to redo the track. I was gonna try to make that a little longer. Where did this tree come from? I swear I cut this thing down. Get out of here, tree. And I've also redone the track going up that way. We'll show that here in a bit. But so what I need to do is I need to run back around here. I'm going to push the cars into there. Yeah, I've got a plan. We'll see if it works. I want to get the locomotive on the other side of the cars. The only weird thing with the cookie is it hitches. Like there's some kind of weird physics thing where it like lurches as you drive. So that's kind of strange. But anywho, let's get backed up. Check out the whistle. Sounding good. It's got a nice sound to it too, the chuffs. Oh, shoot. Already messed up. Forgot I need to back up and go around and then switch that. We'll get it. Trying to rush too much. I'm trying to record this real quick on lunch break because that's the only time I have. So, got in a little bit of a hurry. Lots of whistles. Alright, so we're going to go around, we're going to push those cars back into there, and then we'll be able to run around the cars. Is the idea. Break! There, and then we'll raise this up. There we go. Find the hot spot. I don't want to go too fast though. Man, this thing sounds good. If it does it at slow speed. A little bit. You can kind of see it lurching. That might just be the corner. I'll show you when we get up to speed on a straighter track. So you can see here I've redone this. I've got a track here now that goes up to the smelter. We no longer branch off down below in the valley. This just gets a little more gentle. We do 2% up, all the way over here to the 4%. And it's just shorter too. It just makes more sense since we're basically always coming from the iron mine anyway. So I was eyeing this hill. I was running some stuff up there. I'm like, you know what? I think I can make this better. So I did. I've been running a few trains and got enough to buy the cookie. Yeah. Let's throw a pin in there. Knock the handbrake off. Now I need to... This thing's a little goofy because you like end up in the roof and it's hard to get around. Alright, you're already rolling, so that's good. Let's give you a little juice. Now I need to run over here. Thank goodness Railroads Online Extended updated. Big shout out to the dev or devs behind that. Got my run speed back. And I thought it was better with the crashing, throwing switches through Railroads Online Extended, but it finally happened, so it does still crash, unfortunately. The main thing is the run speed, and then the ability to teleport when I need to. Those are two huge quality of life features that just make the game less tedious. Which reminds me, I need to make a feedback post. I bought this cookie, and I thought, well, I should fill this up with water before we start using it. So I put down a water tower, and it literally took the entire water tower, and I still didn't get this full. But that took half an hour. Just half an hour sitting there water pouring into this, so that's kind of not engaging gameplay, so I need to remember to leave a feedback post. I'm okay with it taking some time, but just have to sit there for half an hour. Not the best gameplay experience in the world, in my humble opinion. Alright, I think we have room here. It looks like, yeah, we've got a couple car links. We can get clear of this switch. And then we'll just back around, and then we'll be ready to head out. There's not a lot of room up here, but I'm pretty happy with the setup I've got. I think it works out pretty well. Okay, pull that pin. So we'll see how powerful this is. I think it'll be able to pull these 6 up there. Because the 10 mile can do 4. I think the 10 mile could maybe even do 5. I think 5 might be pushing it. And this has quite a bit more tractive effort if we just go look real quick. Do-do-do-do-do. Clicky-clicky. Why have categories when you can click a million times? So 8470 versus 11.8. So it's got quite a bit more tractive effort. So we'll see how it goes. So we just need to run around the reverse loop and get reversed. Be good to go. Need to throw this switch actually as we come by. So we're going to be heading up the grade. Let me in! Oops. This ended up being a little bit sharper, I think, but I think it's still under 40. So hopefully we can make it around. A separate tender. Rocks quite a bit, but hopefully it'll stay on the track. The thing is, there's not quite enough room to have the reverse loop on like this side of that switch. I don't think, yeah, I don't think I can pull that off. Be too sharp. That's okay. But yeah, I love the way the cookie sounds. You had the cookie, was that season 1 or season 2? I forget. Not the coal version, of course, but the wood-fired version. This was our main Loco for quite a while. Yeah, you got to point at like the boiler. Even if you're in the cab, you got to point up here at the boiler to get in. A little tricky. There we go. Start out like you got a pair. Easy does it. Need to remember to throw a pin in there when I hop off to throw this switch. This doesn't light up for some reason, but one nice change. I don't remember if it was that way before, but when I bought this, it was already coupled up to the tender, so that was nice. Didn't have to fiddle with that. I hauled the, I've got 4 cordwood there. I don't think we can do 6 and 4. I think that would be pushing it. We'll see how it does, how it handles with the 6. But I do have cordwood ready to go up to the smelter as well. But this, pulling the 4 cordwood up here, like 40% regulator most of the way. No problem. Alright, lock you in. Lock off a handbrake. Hit save, because I don't want to have to redo that. And then we are ready to highball, I think. Let's go. All 6 of these moving. Excellent. Give her the beans. Make sure we got a good load of coal going. Try to find the hot spot again. And we're off. So I don't want to get too terribly fast on these corners. Gets up to speed nicely on the flat, that's for sure. Oh, I forgot to throw that. Thought I hopped off and threw that. Am I crazy? Maybe I threw it and the tinder was still close enough it threw it back? Well, I can't review the footage right now. It just wouldn't be a Kerbo video if I wasn't making mistakes left and right. I swore I hopped off and threw that. I'll have to review the footage if I remember. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought I did in my head. Alright, we'll back up and try again. Sure somebody will let me know in the comments if I did or didn't. Let's try that again. Got a nice chuff to it. Sounds like it means business. Hole number 3. They didn't have a cool skin like the 10 Mile has. But I like this one. They had one that looked like a plastic toy. Like all blue and red. This looked like a working Loco to me. I like this scheme. I think it's paint number 2. So you can see here we've still come down, and then instead of going on around down to there, we come across over to the line. This makes more sense. Once I was looking at this hill, I was like, you know, why don't I just do this? So here we go. Now this is slower. The top speed, it says it's 16, I think, on Railroads Online Extended, but 15 is pretty much where it's at. I think I'll just leave her wide open. And here you can kind of see the hitch. It's especially noticeable if you're in the cab. Just every once in a while it kind of lurches. Yeah, it's not doing as much as it was with the cordwood cars, so yeah, I don't know. Ooh, we briefly got up to 16 there. As long as it goes forward and stays on the track, we're good. I'm really curious to see how we do with 6 loaded iron ore hoppers. 10 mile could do it with 4. And the old Cookie 260 do it with 6? We're going to find out as we lean into this 4% grade. She's definitely feeling it. Oh, I don't know. It's not looking good. It's got almost half again as much tractive effort, according to the numbers. Come on, girl. You got this. Lean down and grunt. We got full boiler pressure. Fuel's up. Water temperature's up. Fire temp's good. I don't think we're going to make it. I think the numbers lie. Because the 10 mile has no problem with 4 of these cars. It'll pull them right up there. I don't think we're going to make it with 6. Wow. Okay, well that's not as big of an upgrade as I thought it was going to be, unfortunately. Just can't quite make it. Nope, that's all she wrote. And we're sliding downhill. The wheels are locked up. Huh, alright. Well, now we know. I think this was a waste of money, is what I'm thinking right now, because it is apparently not much more powerful than the 10 mile. I almost went with the Climax. Now I'm kind of wishing I had. I have to check if Railroads Online Extended, if giving money works. Because I could sell it in air quotes. I could delete it and give myself the money back. Yeah, that's pretty disappointing. I thought for sure it was going to be able to handle a little more than the 10 mile. I think it got further up the grade than the 10 mile would have. I think I had 4 of these, and was it 4? I forget what all I had on that one trip up here. Well, we'll roll back to the coal or the iron ore mine, I guess, and we'll try it with 5. Of course, it also doesn't have the same top end speed, so you lose a little bit of momentum benefit. Got the brakes on the Loco set. Let's run back here. Ride this car down. Whee! I think we can get up to speed on the 2%. We'll just ride this car down. I don't know. Will it reach the yard? We'll see. There's a lot of rolling resistance. So I don't know if it'll even roll all the way to the yard. It might. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Let's brake on, and that slows us right down. Wow. Okay. Hopefully someday they can get us some brakes that work. I don't know. I obviously don't have access to their source code, so I can't tell what's going on, but I find it really hard to believe that they can't make the brakes work. They're saying it's an UnrealEngine bug. I mean, I don't know. I've written code and everything from assembler to Go to C. Float is a float, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I guess you gotta believe them. Come on, push. Push! Alright, we cleared the track. I know it doesn't have to be 100%, but we'll just put it on 100. Now, how well do you want to start out on this grade? You ready to go up with 5? Alright, you're going up there. Let's take a quick look here. All the way back over to the Locos. So this cost me $43.50. I think I had a different smokestack. Where was that? Climaxes. Yeah, it's only like a grand more. It's 17, it says. Yeah, I think I'm going to sell this. Whoa! I think I'm going to sell this. I like the cookie, but it just doesn't seem like it's performing like the numbers say. I want to be able to take up like at least six hoppers at a time. Okay, we got up to full speed, so that's good. We're going to start hitting that 4% right around here. About here is where we're going to start feeling it. There we go. Let's get up close and personal. Sounding a little stronger. Weird. I thought that wouldn't turn on if I was holding down the mouse button. Wow. I think we're gonna just squeak in, because once we get to this dirt, it kind of levels off to 2%, 2 or 3%. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it, but just barely. Yeah, we need a geared Loco. I think the climax is going to be the way to go. I like the climax. Also used that one in the past. So we can just squeak in here. Can't quite do it with 6, but we made it with 5. So I'll pull in here. I'm going to get these unloaded. We'll head back down and get them loaded up again, and then I'm going to sell the cookie. And we're going to get a geared Loco. As far as I know, there's no option in-game to sell stuff yet. But I can fudge it. I can just delete this and give myself the money back with Railroads Online Extended. I'll test and make sure I can actually do that. But anywho, I think that'll do it for this video. If you guys don't want to watch me unload iron ore, that's pretty boring. Thanks as always for watching, folks. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.